What is up, everybody? How you doing? This is your boy Mike, and I got a very, very special guest back on set that I have not seen in literally like half a year. We got the wonderful Jina Kim.
Hi everyone! Yeah, it's been such a long time, right?
It's been a very long time. How you been?
You know, life sucks
Yeah.
always.
Yeah.
So I managed to survive.
Mm-hmm.
And how about you?
Surviving. Surviving.
Same.
Life is good though. Life is good.
Good?
Yeah,
really?
life's good.
I'm in a bad mood right now, so anyways, okay.
I hope you get into a better mood after this,
Uh-huh.
and we can talk about some good stuff. And
Is there any like alcohol drink?
No, but I can make you one.
Okay, later.
Okay, I'll make you one. So Gina, today we're going to talk about a few things.
Okay.
All right.
What is it?
And so the first thing I want to talk to you about is body image in Korea.
Oh, okay. Not just everything, but body.
Just like body and
Uh-huh.
stuff like that.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, that sounds fun.
All right. And so, because I know it's been on my mind recently, and I think just because I've been having some conversations with people,
Yeah.
especially women, and the idea of like getting fit. And everything, and so I know like in the West it's like a big thing for women to basically get fit. You know, you look at like Instagram and everything.
I always see some women like working out. Yeah.
So like squats became the thing, and
Yeah.
deadlifts, and then like certain poses like that. You know,
Right.
making the booty pop and everything.
Uh-huh.
And so, but it seems in Korea, like working out is starting for some like select groups of people
Yeah.
to be a thing, but at the same time it's not. Like in Korea, it's like working out a thing here. Like what's up with like bodies? I guess what do they find like beautiful? Because in the West we see fit, but like in South Korea, what is beautiful?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit different because I see Instagram, right?
Right.
And like a lot of YouTubers too.
Uh-huh.
And whenever I see those like workout YouTubers or creators,
Yeah.
I see their muscle, like women, their muscle, and I kind of find them like, isn't it too much? You know, too much muscle probably for a woman. I know I sound so sexist, but yeah, that's just my opinion. Yeah, I think in Korea we prefer more like just a little bit skinny, but still have some muscle like here and there, but not too much.
Right.
Not too much. Like abs, if you have like a lot of abs here,
Yeah.
then I think they think it's like intimidating.
Really? Is it,
Yeah.
I guess because like then the woman looks really strong. Okay, so the women here, they want to be have a little bit of muscle,
Yeah.
but not be too big, but just a little bit.
Yes, right.
What about the men? Just because I know men in the West, they're typically like, you know, you look at superhero movies or like action movies, and Western men are pretty tall, huge muscles and everything.
Love it.
You love it? Okay, so you love it.
Uh-huh.
What about like in Korea? Is that a thing? Like, do they like men that are like big and muscular?
If you see K-pop idols, then you're gonna know
Okay,
that.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you see BTS, and they're not that like, you know, like so muscular, like, but they're kind of like fitted, I would say, but they're kind of like skinny but fitted. You know, I think it's kind of same. But a few of some groups, like if they really love like fitness, then the guys, they want to be like big, you know? So I think it's a little bit different by people. But usually women too. Women, I heard that they prefer more like skinny but muscle, you know, that kind of type.
Yeah.
Yeah, skinny muscle.
Okay, skinny muscle. So not. So I guess looking at it, I'm trying to think what's the best way to describe it. So like not the bodybuilder type. So
No,
like
no,
not
no,
the
no.
type with the like the big neck
Nope.
and like the huge, kind of like Arnold. All right, so let's say Arnold Schwarzenegger, right?
Uh-huh.
Like when he was younger, like that kind of look, right? That big, huge muscles, right? They prefer someone like I guess more athletic looking or like slimmer, but they still have some
Yes.
definition.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Yeah, if you see some Korean actors,
Uh-huh.
not idols, because idols, we think that they are too skinny, maybe.
Right,
For
right.
younger girls, maybe they're gonna say like, oh, that looks hot. But
Yeah.
for me, because I'm a little bit older, you know?
So like so like the adult women, they're like, oh, no, that's too. I need something else.
Yeah, that's too skinny.
Yeah.
Like K-pop idols, they need to work out. That's how I feel actually.
Uh-huh.
But if I see like some, you know, like older actors,
Mm-hmm.
then they always like, you know, like just there is that scene like showing their muscle like from the shower, right?
Uh-huh.
And whenever I see them, I'm like, oh my god, that's hot. You know,
Mhm.
that's the muscle that I want.
Yeah.
I mean, not for me, but
Yeah.
yeah, for the guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the muscle that I like.
Okay.
Personally.
Yeah. So then I'm wondering, is there like, okay, for men,
Yeah.
who would be like the ideal man, whether they are Korean, whether they're Western?
I would say So Ji-seop.
So Ji-seop?
Yeah, the Korean actor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his muscle is
Yeah.
like because they have like broad, you know, like short shoulders,
Mm-hmm.
and his waist is like you know, like yeah, you know, like triangle, but like it's kind of flipped. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like so like he has like the back muscles like here, right? And it's just like here. Like,
yes, right. That kind of body.
yeah.
Yeah. Right,
Okay.
Right.
So yeah, so I feel like that's so interesting that you say that because like I was never really sure because you look at like the K-pop models, right? And I guess because they're so like, I don't want to say they're the face of Korea, but like you look at like BTS now being like when people think of Korea, they think of a lot of times BTS or don't think of Korean dramas, but most of the time it'll probably be BTS for those who live outside of Korea, right? And so they're like, oh, okay, that's Korean men, right? Maybe some, right? Versus some who might know a little bit more. Then like they either follow like they're even familiar with Korean actors or they're familiar with just Korean people in general in everyday life. And so you can kind of see how that kind of like stereotype would form that okay, they're this small. Because I can tell you like when I think of Korean, like the body size, the ideal body type for like let's say Korean women, I would think of a lot of the K-pop idols as well, but then also when I think about actresses, they're also pretty skinny too.
Yes, very skinny, but somehow they have like big boobs, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's surgery or natural, but
I think
You know what? Actually, I posted something on my Instagram, like me wearing like party dresses from America. So it was my first time to wear like those like sexy dresses. And I got a lot of like comments like saying that, Jina, you should eat more. You should gain weight. You know. So I was kind of shocked because I thought that I am not. I mean, I'm kind of skinny, but not too skinny, you know what I mean? So I was like, I think my body is kind of healthy. Yeah, but I just don't have boobs. That's it, you know? That's how I felt. But somehow, a lot of followers, they were like, Gina, you should gain a few more kilograms more. And they were even fighting in the comments section.
Oh, really? About your body? About your body size?
Yeah. So I'm wondering right now, from your perspective, like, you are not really, I don't know if you're too Koreanized or not.
I would say, I mean, like, I grew up around Koreans in America, but then also that's kind of different. Koreans in America are different from Koreans in Korea, right? I would say, as a Western man, that typically, I think Western people like women to look healthier. I think the standard of healthy is different. I would say you're on the skinny side as well. You're on the really, really slim side, right? I would say Rose is, so like if this is average, so like this is like, you don't need to gain any more weight. Rose is like here. She's right below it. So like she's really, in Korea, she's like, okay, she's pretty average-ish, maybe, and then she would argue that she's fat. But anyway, I don't listen to her. So she would argue that she's fat, right? But like if she was to go to the West, like go back to America, then most of the people are going to be bigger than her. So then she's not as, even me, I am pretty average here, I think. Like my size, my look is pretty average. Maybe. I don't know. But I know in the US, I'm pretty slim. Oh, really? Yeah, I'm really slim in the US. Really? Most guys.
I never thought that way.
Yeah, most guys in the US are either, because I'm 5'9"-ish, like 175 centimeters, 175, 176. So like that's like average, a little bit below average for height-wise. Weight-wise, most guys are probably going to be around 170 pounds or like 75, 76 kilograms.
Yeah.
And so like I'm actually a lot smaller.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So it's just, that's why in the West, like, you know, if you were to buy clothes in the West, you're gonna have to go sizes smaller than you would in Korea. Right?
Right. It's really hard to choose my size, you know, in like American online
stores. You had to go to kids section probably, right?
Kids section.
Right? Am I right? Don't feel bad.
Well,
don't feel bad.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe.
well, we'll see when we shop in the U.S.,
Yeah.
Rose would have to get shoes from the kids section.
Really?
Because she wears like a 5 or 5.5. And because like women's shoes only go down so far. So she would have to go to the little boys section to find her shoes most of the time. All right, so I know a lot of our people out there who are watching this, you know, most of my followers, most of your followers, they live outside of Korea.
Yeah.
Right? Like a high majority of them live outside of Korea, right?
Yeah.
And because they live outside of Korea, I know a lot of them have just like, there's all different types of body types out there, right?
Yeah, of course.
I've gotten this comment on my YouTube channel, and I know if I've gotten this comment, you probably got 10 times as much as I have. But some people are a little more nervous of coming to Korea because of the way they look.
Oh, I know. I get those questions all the time.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, I feel that because I'm a little bit bigger here, or I'm this, or I'm that, I wouldn't be popular in Korea, or people are gonna talk about me. I don't know if I should go. Like, what do you have to say to like comments like that when people say things like that?
Oh my god, you don't have to worry about it. Well, actually, I made a video about that actually, like a long time ago. But one of the girls that I met from like LA, she was like super pretty in America. So all the guys, they were hitting on her. They were staring at her like crazy.
It was on your Instagram? Was she on your Instagram?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, yeah.
One time.
Yeah,
just a
yeah.
short time. But anyways, yeah, so I was so surprised, like, oh my god, I mean, she was, of course, very, very pretty and very beautiful and very sexy. Her body was like, oof.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because she had the curves, you know, and she was wearing like a legging, something like that. And then, whoa, yeah, she looked so pretty. And she was worrying about that, like, I want to come to Korea next year, but she couldn't come here because of COVID-19, of course. But anyways, she was worrying like, oh, you know what? I am considered pretty here in America, but I don't know how they're gonna see me when I go to like Korea, because I don't think, I look so different from them, so I don't think they're gonna think that I'm pretty. So she was worrying about that, and I was like, are you kidding me?
Well, you know, I've noticed that even Korean women have curves as well. I've seen Korean women with curves as well. Like, I don't feel like it's I think that might also be like a Western thinking that Korean don't have curves. Like, they're all just really skinny.
Yeah, but I think it's changing the standard, beauty standards. So nowadays, because of Kim Kardashian, maybe, I don't know, those families. So a lot of Koreans actually, they want to have like tanned skin and also like
big hips and thicker
big
legs.
Hips and, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, even look at what's her name? From Mamamoo. Hwasa, right?
Yeah.
Like, and she was like, like, you look at her next to her 3 other members, and then like, and she stands out.
That's right.
Yeah, because she's very curvy.
Yeah, so beautiful actually.
And I feel like a lot of Western guys like her over the other 3 members because she does look. Western men typically like the curves.
Oh really? Oh yeah.
They typically like the curves.
Yeah, nowadays a lot of Korean men too, they love curves so much.
Really?
Like flat girls, they don't like them, and like so slim, like so skinny girls, they don't like them.
Yeah.
So a lot of girls, that's why they like squat a lot nowadays in Korea. Yeah. Anyway, so the girl, she was worrying about that so much, but I said like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
You look so pretty in my eyes and in their eyes in LA too. Then that means that even if you come to Korea, you are so pretty. So if you're pretty there, you are pretty here too.
Yeah, she'd be fine.
Yeah.
And if it's the person who I saw on yours, that person would be fine.
Yes,
They'd be absolutely okay.
Yeah, and some people, they ask me like, I have some freckles, a lot of freckles, but don't you think that isn't it like it's not pretty in Korea too? So I was like, no, even if you have a lot of freckles, we think that that's so cute. Yeah, so just be who you are. Yeah.
And I find that foreign people can get away with certain things because they are foreign. Like, even if it's like things that you say, and then people are like, oh, they're foreign, it's okay. But even with the way that people look, they're like, oh, okay, they're foreign. It's okay, right? But I feel like if it's the same thing for like Korean, then they're extremely harsh.
Yes, right.
So like a foreigner comes with freckles, it's like, oh, it's understood. Right?
Yeah, we are like, oh, that's cool. Oh my god, that's so pretty.
But if a Korean, I feel like if a Korean then has freckles or something like a little unusual, then some Koreans be like,
Yeah, that looks a little different from other people, you know?
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah, they're a little bit more judging.
Yeah, right. So you don't have to worry about that, everyone.
Yeah. So then I'm wondering, for those out there who are just curious about body types in Korea, what is something that you want to know? Like whether you're just really tall or really short, even those, like what are some questions you have about body type in Korea? Let us know in the comment box below. And then hopefully we'll get a chance to do another video on body types because this is fun to talk about. And I know there's so much more we could probably say. We're going to leave it here. But again, make sure you go check out our girl Jina Kim.
Yeah, I'm doing YouTube nowadays. I'm uploading. Yeah, still.
She's back. So,
yeah, I'm back.
So make sure you go check her out. But yo, until the next video, you guys be cool. Peace.
Good.